Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am back in the kitchen for some more decluttering. So today I'm working on day 18, I believe it is, of the decluttering challenge that was issued by Sophia at My Great Challenge. So it's the 30 bags in 30 days declutter challenge, and as you know, she did it back in July. I'm working through it one challenge at a time in a lot longer than 30 days, and I'm hoping to be finished by Christmas. So we're moving right along, and I have already done one section or one other area in my kitchen today, and I have a little bit more time, so I'm going to try and knock out another one. And so I just want to make sure, yes, so day 18 we're doing, this is my little bullet journal here, spices, countertops, and one more cupboard. So if I can get through the spices, then I don't think I need to do much along the lines of the countertop. And then I'd like to do, I have one other cabinet that has baking pans. It's more of all my cookie sheets and trays. So I'd like to do that. So I'm going to set my timer for 14 minutes. Go ahead and either get started on one of your projects or decluttering, you know, even if it's just cleaning out a drawer in your desk or folding some laundry, unloading the dishwasher, whatever it might be. Or sit down and drink a cup of tea and just relax for a minute. So here we go. Timer is set and running. Whoops. And just to give you a quick spin round here, if I can show you, let me take you back a little bit. So here in the kitchen, there is that countertop, and I think the light's probably going to be in the way in a second. So that's that side. And then you can see past the kitchen, or past the sink. And I do have the little countertop that's, where am I? Right, this whole thing right here, this corner section. And that's almost like our drop zone or launch pad. It's, I don't know, it's a combination of things, and there's a long story, but that's another day. I don't consider it a countertop because I don't ever work over there. It's not really made out of countertop material. It's actually a 3-station sink that is covered up with some MDF. So anyway, that's another story. Here we are. This is where we're going. This is my pantry. So I'm going to take you in. I think if I move you just a little bit more like that, then you can see, whoops, sorry. So my spices, can you see? Yeah, let's bring in closer. Yeah, there we go. So I love this pantry, I have to say. It's original to the house from 1921. Over the years, someone has added some wire shelving on this back wall behind me, but these are the original wood shelves that were installed with the house, and you know, they're strong, they're deep. I love them, they're great. I, however, have way too many things in this pantry. So it's just like I said before, you give me a lot of time and I'll make that one task take a lot of time. You give me a lot of space, I'll fill it up. So I need to declutter in here, but I'm going to just focus right now on the spices. That's the focus for right now. So I have kind of two systems going on. Before I met my husband and before we moved into this house, I just had this little spinning spice rack thing here. Can you see that? And that's fine. And where I used to live, I had a lot less space, and that worked great in a little cabinet. Well, then we moved here, and there's not a ton of space for spices, and I decided I didn't want to keep my spices close to the stove because I know the heat from the stove can actually deteriorate your spices faster, and also out of the light. So I thought, oh great, I'll put them in this pantry. Well, then things morphed, and now I have this tiered stacking tray. It has 1, 2, 3 tiers. I don't know if you can see that. And now, at this point in my life and where we are with things, I actually like this system better. It's easier to see what I have. It's easier to organize what I have. This system works fine, but I don't think it works well for where I'm using it. And I don't like those containers as well because they are not as airtight. So I have had the problem of, like, my garlic is all congealed into one solid, you know, chunk of the minced, or it's not minced, what is it? Powdered garlic? I don't know. So I've had that problem with a few of the spices that kind of have a little, problem with moisture, that they're not sealed as well in this spinning Lazy Susan. So what my goal is for today is, first of all, go through these, and if there are any that I know are way too old that I can get rid of, I'll take those out. What I have done, if you can see, maybe I'll try moving you in just a little bit. I don't know. Trying to keep you from getting motion sick. But so what I did was I was buying the organic spices from Aldi, and they come in these nice little square glass jars. And so as I would empty something like cinnamon, I use a lot of. So as I'd empty a cinnamon, I'd just peel off the label, wash it all out, and then I had these sticky chalkboard labels, and I set them all up. So I really like how that looks. I think aesthetically, and just as far as finding my spices, it works well. And it's something I can always add to because I'm always using spices, so I just need more of those jars. I use up something and I have another jar. What was my point? Anyway, I don't know. All right, so anyway, that was how I guess I was just trying to say that's how I created the system and how I got these jars. So if I'm going to clean something out, I'll probably empty the contents, wash the jar, and then figure out if I need to put something else in it. So, okay, back you go for just a little bit, and hopefully you can see me still. All right. Yeah? Okay. So, basil, that's almost gone. Chives, I believe, and now see, this is the downside. I didn't write dates on the back, and I should have, but I remember buying these, so I know that's fine. Coriander I bought, cream of tartar, I don't think that really goes bad. Dill, I don't use that very often, but I do remember I bought that recently. Fennel, I know I bought. Marjoram, I haven't used in a while. I know I bought it before I set this system up. I'm okay keeping that. Old Bay, that's one I made. Parsley, I know that's new. Red peppers, I think those are fine. Smoked paprika, aha, so this one is empty. Here's the smoked paprika. So that's one. I'm gonna set it off, on my counter here. And I will refill that when we're done. Okay. Taco seasoning, yes. Turmeric, that should be fine. Thyme, yes. Tarragon, I think I bought, yes, I did buy that. New sesame, I have 2 containers of sesame, so I need to do something to use those up. Sage, I bought. Onion, yes. Mustard, yes. Cloves, yes. Clove, caraway. I honestly think these are all fairly new because I was buying them to put in here as I was making the system up. So that's that. What's back here? Okay, so here's an empty container. And I believe I had, yeah, here's one of my little stickers. Okay, so that's something to note. I have an extra. Granulated alum. Used to prepare pickles. I would love to pickle, but I don't. And watermelon rind. I don't know why I have this. Let's see if there's a date. Because it would be really funny if there is. I can't find a date, but I don't think I need granulated alum. All right, rosemary leaves, yes. Occasionally I use those. The date is June 30th of 2018. So I think those need to be used up, but I'm okay with them for a little bit longer. Poppy seeds, I think I bought those recently too. Yeah, 2019, so those are okay. All right. Yellow mustard seed, I don't remember why I have that. Same thing though, 2019. Okay, so that's all fine. Those can stay. And I don't know why I have the granulated alum, so I'm going to get rid of that. Let's put that up there so I can remember what I've done. Okay, now this one, I don't use it often, but it's just mainly peppers, spices, and I think that's fine. That's blackened seasoning. How much is left in here? It feels really light. Oh, enough for like one more batch of blackened chicken, so I need to use that up. Pickling salt, I think I have that because I was using it, I don't remember, for something. Jamaican jerk seasoning, that's almost gone. So some of these I could use up here. Chipotle seasoning, that's fine. Salt, good. Kickin' chicken's almost gone. I tell you what I'm gonna do is mix together kickin' chicken and Jamaican jerk. Why not? And that is one less jar in here that I don't need. And this may just become a surprise chicken seasoning blend. And I'll just stick that on there just to remind myself that's what I did. Okay. All right. Give that a shake. Fun. Okay, and this jar doesn't actually match, so I may end up getting rid of that. Let's see. These are all my extras. All right, Greek. I made that once, and it was pretty good. But again, I kind of don't think I need to keep that little bit, so I'm going to stick that on there as well. This is going to be a fun blend at some point. We'll just have a little surprise chicken. I like it. Okay, and that's giving me some more room, so that's good. Whoops, here's my... Here is this. All right, lastly, ground cumin. And I don't know why this is here. This is supposed to be in this batch of things. So, okay. So that needs to be shifted over. There we go. All right, so that's everything on there. I have given myself a little bit more room. I think what I'm going to do next is, and these are cinnamon sticks, which I just bought for the holiday season. I'm going to go through here and just take stock of what I've got. Okay, so ground cumin. That is essentially, I think this was overflow from this ground cumin, if I remember right, and I'm actually pretty low. Okay, so that could be combined. Watch out one more time. Excuse me. Okay, that could be combined. Curry, I just bought this recently. Actually, I made Diane and Denmark's, I think it's called Thai shrimp recipe, and it uses curry, and it was really good. So I know that's new. That's fine. I'm going to keep that for now. And the dill. Okay, so I have multiple dill. I bet this was overflow from this one. And this looks, I don't know, I think that's old. I feel like I bought this and this is old. Yeah, so I am going to pitch that. Okay. Allspice. I didn't know I had allspice, but I was hoping I did. Okay, so that's good. So bay leaves. Those are still good. Cardamom. Yes, I know I just filled that up. Celery salt. There's a little bit left in there, but I hardly ever use it. Celery seed. That's, I don't know how old that is, and I don't know the last time I needed celery seed for something. Is that maybe like chicken noodle soup or something? I don't know, or soup in general. Chili powder I know is good. Chipotle powder is good. Cilantro is almost gone. Okay, but I don't think I'm going to repurchase that. And cinnamon. Is there any in here? No, cinnamon's empty. Okay, so that's that as well. All right, so cilantro I don't want. I'm just trying to get a feel for how many jars I would be adding to this if I got rid of the spinner. So I'm going to keep all those. Celery seed and celery salt. There's not a lot left in either one. I think they're kind of old. and I don't know, whatever I got them for, I don't make it enough that I remember, and so I don't think I need them. Okay. Cardamom, yes. The bay leaves, yes. Allspice, yes. And curry, yes. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top. All right, moving down. Fine herbs. This is a herb de Provence blend. Italian, yes. Oregano, yes. This is bumping into something. Nutmeg, yes, but is there any left? There's my timer. All right, see, I knew I would need a timer. Okay, that was my 14 minutes, so I'm going to do a minute more. Paprika. Oh, what did I decide about nutmeg? Nutmeg I want to keep. There's some in there, so I just need to go through this. Okay. And then paprika is empty. And I thought I bought more. Did I not buy more? I'm out. Okay, so I'm out of paprika. And I need to buy that. All right, so I'm going to pull that out so that I know I need to purchase that. Poultry seasoning is good. Pumpkin spice is good. Red pepper. And this is like cayenne pepper. I know that's good. And here's thyme. And I have thyme here. But this is powdered or ground thyme, and this is dried thyme. Okay, so I have 2 kinds of thyme. I see. White pepper, yes. Garlic. So this is definitely 1. This is good. That was my minute. I know. I'm hurrying. Ginger, yes, that one is okay. And I'm back to the fine herbs. So basically everything on the bottom. So I think that should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where did I start? I started, start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 12. So there's 12 on each one. So I would be adding back 18 if I got rid of the spinner. And I think I can make that work. I would probably need to start collecting the jars again because I know I don't have 18 jars. So, okay. So that is a project for another day. I'm going to leave it there in that I'm not going to do this project today. I have at least figured out what I can get rid of. So I'm going to get rid of those. And what I might do is tear off the label, unpeel the label, or I don't know. Maybe I'll just make a list and write down that I need to get 18 jars saved up before I transfer to that. So, okay. Either way, I've done a little bit. What have I done? I've gotten here. This one I need to repurchase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things taken out of my spice collection. So that is better than nothing. And it's a start. So thank you so much for joining me. Today is Wednesday, December, what is it, the 14th? Yeah. So, sorry, I know there's a glare in my glasses. So we have a big winter storm coming here in the Midwest where I live. They're saying possibly up to 5 to 7 inches, which I know for some people they're like, that's nothing. But we haven't had a lot of snow in years. I mean, we get a dusting, we get 1 to 2 inches, and that's a lot. I remember as a kid we had a lot more often, but this year, November is actually winter. We still have snow on the ground from Monday, and now we're supposed to get some more, and we're supposed to have a lot of cold temperatures. So wherever you are, I hope you're safe and warm or comfortable if you're in a hot climate. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button below and hit the notification bell, and that'll let you know when I upload the next video. Maybe I'll try to bring you in here and give you an update in a few videos from now. But in the meantime, happy decluttering, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.